Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album, Dad AF. Hey little thing, let me light your candle, cause I'm sure hard to handle now. Yes I am. I went to a party last Saturday night. I lost my voice. I didn't get in a fight. How are you guys doing? I can't even speak today. How are you guys doing today? Before I get into this video, I want to let you guys know that this video, yes, this video is sponsored by this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine. I had to. I've done so many sponsored videos lately that I had to act like it was sponsored by something. So why not say it's sponsored by this little light of mine? I'm in such a good mood today. I'm in such a good mood today. And I just had a photo shoot, you guys. This is why my hair looks so nice. I had a photo shoot, and by photo shoot, I mean this little hair back here. Now, if you watch my vlog, I named some of my stray hairs. This one back here is called Darling Jolene Joe. But anyway, I had a photo shoot today, and by photo shoot, I mean myself and my iPhone up in the bathroom. I was doing a post for Manscaped, so you're gonna wanna go check that out on my Instagram, trust. Okay, but anyway, I mean, listen, if Lady Gaga can do an entire music video on an iPhone, why can't I do a photo shoot on an iPhone? So anyway, half those models over there on Instagram, anyway, they say Instagram model, couture. I don't even know what couture means. They think it means somebody just sneezed, and that's what you say when they sneeze. Okay, I just have to say a few things before we get in there. First of all, I got this very important letter yesterday in the mail. Do you guys want to guess what this is from? Well, yes, the Census Bureau is back in town, and apparently, imagine that, we have been picked for the Census Bureau. Okay, now for some of you out there that don't know anything about me or haven't watched my videos before or anything, you aren't aware that I do rant videos where I rant about the things that I have issues with in the world. And one video in particular got a lot of views on it, and that was the Census Bureau rant that I did, because we had a very aggressive, she was wanting to get her job done, okay? Census Bureau worker, and so I did a whole rant video about it, and then I did a follow-up rant video about it. Now, we haven't heard anything from them since then, so there has been no need to make another video about it, but I think it's time. Ding-a-ling-a-ling! And no, this video is not that. It's gonna be tomorrow, maybe. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-lang-dang-ding-dong! Ding! How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? Vivian. It's Vivian, Jane, Vivian. Yeah. You weren't at the Women's League on Tuesday. You were down with the twos. Well, what happened, Jane? Oh, you were just runs and runs for hours. Well, thanks for sharing that with me, Jane. Well, you missed the new news. We're doing local census reports at the Women's League now. Local census reports. We want to learn about the people in our community. Well, the gals and I just came up with the most fun questions in the world. So see, we call random strangers that we don't know, that we act like we care a lot about, and then we ask them questions like, how many times a week do you make whoopee? Well, no, those aren't the real questions. The real questions are things, you know, like, did you grow up in the state of Indiana, and have you ever left, and how many states have, it's boring, things like that. But the girls and I, we came up with the most fun questions. We call them the extra credit questions. How many times a week do you make whoopee? They didn't say with who. We didn't ask. I guess they can offer that information. Yeah. So anyway, Jane, next week you're going to have to come, because it's going to be real fun at the Women's League next week. Well, all right, Jane, I'll see you then. So anyway, the Women's League is back in town, and I'm actually thinking about having some of you send me your phone numbers, those of you that are willing, in my DMs on Twitter. And I'm thinking about randomly just calling people and doing that, and doing the phone call, the Census Bureau, from Jane and Vivian asking funny questions. I'm thinking about doing that as a video. So anyway, that's the first thing I want to say. And yeah, for any of you that like timestamp videos, just get ready, okay? Because I don't know where I'm going to talk, but I need to talk about this for a second. You know, I started consistently posting videos on YouTube 4 years ago. This is really, I think, goes into what I'm going to talk about in a little bit, but I think it's where you really kind of lose sight of like what happened, you know, like on YouTube and things like that. And it's interesting because, so there was a Reddit thread that was started for me, It's called The Good Judies. I will link it below. It has like 350 members. I go check all the time. I'm real excited about it. It was so nice over there. You know what? I had it pulled up, the person that started it, and I want to make sure because she's the lead moderator on it, so she has to be the person that started it. Hold on just a second. Let me pull it up. I want to give her a proper shout out. Her name is Mariah. So Mariah, thank you so much. That was so sweet. And The Good Judies currently has, okay, 356 members, and they have threads over there about my husband's hair and all kinds of stuff. There's also another thread for Peter Review Stuff, which is my review channel, and Dawson set that up. So thank you, Dawson, for that. I will also link that below. I go to there to figure out what I'm supposed to review because he's constantly posting things that I should review over there. So if you have things that you'd like me to review, go over to my Peter Reviews. I can't believe I have 2 Reddit threads. So that kind of goes into what I was wanting to talk about, was that, you know, on this Reddit thread, somebody posted, they wanted to know my opinion about, like, what is going to happen to influencers in the next 5 to 10 years and whatever. You know, I don't really think this whole idea of influencers is going to go away. But I think that when people lose sight of the relationship they built with their audience or the people that they brought, you know, along the way, because I think that for me, like, I've never lost sight of the number, if that makes sense. You know, that when each number ticks up or ticks down, like, I realize that's a person making a choice to either stay with me or leave, you know? And I've always understood that there's a very personal relationship that occurs on YouTube, unlike a television show. You know, like, I think that the majority of you out there realize that we're just human beings sitting in some house or apartment or wherever, or car, you know, filming videos. And so when you lose sight of that and you kind of really distance yourself from your audience, I think sometimes your audience doesn't know what to do with that. We're going to talk about Nick Avocado in just a second. But, you know, I was reading this thread last night, and there's a part in there where somebody says, where is everybody from? And, I mean, I could get real emotional about this. I did last night laying in bed, when it's like people are saying they're from Croatia, you know, and Florida, and, I mean, Croatia to Florida, but, you know, and, like, Canada. I mean, there's people from all over the world that watch my videos, and it's surreal, you know, and I don't ever want to lose sight of that. I mean, I appreciate so much that every single day that you guys choose to spend some of your day with me means the world to me. There was a girl yesterday, because I had mentioned a couple days ago in a video about somebody asking me to officiate their wedding, and there was a girl that said that I would love to have you walk me down the aisle, and I'm sure it's all joking and all in jest, right? But just the fact that people, like, consider me a friend or whatever, I mean, like, it's just the coolest thing. It's the coolest thing in the entire world, and I want to say I really appreciate that. So, okay, let's talk about Nick Avocado. So Nick Avocado has started an OnlyFans account. Now, if you don't know what an OnlyFans account is, an OnlyFans account is typically where people go and they show more provocative photographs or videos. I think it's typically photographs and videos. And you can set the price point for whatever people, how they join. And I can't, he later showed on his Instagram how much people were spending on him. He's making a lot of money on Instagram, you guys, okay? But he later showed it, and I think, let me see if I can see from it how much it costs a month to join. Well, I guess I could go right to his OnlyFans and it would tell you, wouldn't it? Well, that's what I should probably do. Okay, so you can go to his OnlyFans, and it'll tell you how much it costs to join a month. So his OnlyFans, which currently, it's pulling up, hold on a second. You know, so it's like people posting nude pictures, people posting nude videos, masturbation videos, sex videos. There's hardcore sex videos over there, things like that. It's not pulling up, I don't know why. So anyway, this is what happened. We'll try to go back to that in a second. I think it was like $9.99 or something like that he was asking for. So yesterday he posted, 22 hours ago, he posted on his Twitter. Okay, this is, first of all, before we get into this, we need to say, you know, Nick Avocado, this whole thing that started with Stephanie Sue, the other mukbanger, you know, like, let's say 3-4 months ago, and ever since then, it has been non-stop drama, okay? Attention-seeking behavior. Hey, look at me, hey, look at me, hey, look at me, hey, look at me. It's really been non-stop ever since then. And, you know, and Nick has always had an aspect of that, but it really, to me, at this point, seems kind of like it's really further than it had been in the past. And it's interesting to me, you know, Nick is a mukbanger that has done extremely well on YouTube. He recently just started another channel, a cooking channel. And, you know, listen, hey, I'm not somebody that judges for channels, okay? I said that I'm starting a cooking channel this summer, so just get ready. But, you know, like, he's somebody that does very, very well on YouTube. I don't know how much he makes on YouTube. I mean, it really, you know, people ask a lot, well, how much does this person make? How much does that person make? It really depends. You know, I've talked to people in some communities that, like, they're getting tons and tons of views, but they're not making any money off their videos because their videos are immediately demonetized. So I don't know, you know, I have no idea what he's making. Maybe he's not making anything. So he has started this OnlyFans account. And he doesn't act like it's because he's hard-pressed for money. Although, I guess in his last video, people are saying that he explains why he did it or why he's starting another channel. I have not watched that last video yet. I will at some point. But he goes on here last night and he says, I'm showing my penis on OnlyFans now. God gave me one. The human body is beautiful. I'm no different than 5 billion other males on this earth. Only follow if you're 18 or older. Enjoy life. Thank you. That's my tweet. So, there you go. Then he goes up and 18 hours ago, he tweets this picture and it says Orland playing with my who wants to join, and I can't even show it because at the top you can see it's kind of not covered. And so anyway, he says my DMs are going crazy right now. OnlyFans.com, Nikocado, Avocado. Sign up for less than $1 a day. You get to see me twerk, jerk, moan, suck, F, and cum. Come on over. Already have about 1,000 people. Come see what everyone's talking about. Okay, so he said he has about 1,000 people. I'm trying to pull up his OnlyFans account because I want to see how much he's... Okay, he has 65 videos, you guys. That's a lot of videos. That's a lot of videos, okay? So, like, this didn't just start yesterday. And he has 91 photos. Holy, oh my God, it is $29.99 to subscribe for 1 month, okay? That's like, that is really expensive on the OnlyFans, okay? Not that I would know or anything, but that is really, really expensive. Okay, so y'all know I ain't got my glasses on, I can't do math. If he's got 1,000 people already, he made $30,000 in one night. Are you kidding me? I mean, that was easy math. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-lang-dang. Jane, did you hear? Peter started an OnlyFans. An OnlyFans, Jane, an OnlyFans. I'm starting an OnlyFans. Are you kidding me? Listen, I ain't too proud to beg. Okay, now, but seriously, let me tell you a story about my good Judy back in the day, okay? I know I got so many good Judys, but let me tell you this story about my good Judy back in the day, okay? I don't judge somebody, okay? Listen, if you want to show your business, show your business. Just use my Manscaped code from yesterday and clean up your business before you show it to the world, okay? Listen, I don't care. If you want to show your business and you're a consensual adult and all that kind of stuff, do your thing, okay? That ain't for me. Now, I'm just going to say, okay? I don't know. Like, if it was... You know, people have asked me that in the past, like, would you pose nude? I'm like, I'm completely proud of my body, okay? Like, I have nothing to hide. But it's not about that to me. And I think that I would maybe... I don't know, like, I'm such a private person anyway. Like, I'm so, like, shy and have social anxiety. I think I would maybe do it if they were, like, black and white, like, artistic nudes or something. Like, I don't know. But just to take a picture, like, a video of, like... Well, first of all, as a married couple, no, I would not do that. And I'm not judging anybody else that does their business, but, like, for me, that's not how I view my marriage. So I would not do that with my husband and I. But you know what? It is what it is. For other people, if they want to do that, that is what it is. But I can tell you about my good Judy back in the day, okay? I mean, like, this is how I really feel about it, as far as this going stuff. I mean, if Nick called me up and said, I'm thinking about doing this OnlyFans, what do you think? And I'm like, well, if you're gonna, like... You know, be dancing naked in a t-shirt, but you're not showing any of your bit. Like, either go all in or don't go at all. That's kind of how I am about it, okay? Either jump in the deep end of the pool or don't even put your baby finger or your baby toe in it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, that's kind of how I am with anything in life, but it is what it is. So anyway, I had this good Judy of mine back in the day, though. True story. And she was a dancer, and she was a roommate of mine, okay? Now, listen, I have lived with my fair share of dancers, okay? And and you know what was so sad about it too? Now, you men out there that are watching this video, you heterosexual men, you might want to turn this part off because it's going to ruin your fantasy for you. But every single one of my good Judies, okay, that dance, they would leave that strip club and they'd always be like, oh, those men are driving me crazy, and I can't stand when the college guys come in on a Friday and a Saturday because they only tip dollars. That's why I go do lunch on Wednesdays. Listen, so I've had so many good Judies of mine that have worked in strip clubs, okay? But this one good Judy of mine, she worked at a strip club here. She made tons of money. But she would drive down to Louisville, Kentucky once a month, because in Louisville, Kentucky, you can go all nude, okay? All nude. All day, all nude. Oh my Lord, Boobalicious is in Booth's house all over the place. But no, you can go all nude, right? So, this is why she went down there once a month, because she'd make her rent down there, right? So she called me this one time and she said, oh, I don't even have my lip balm. I need my lip balm and everything. Jay, where's my lip balm? Here's my hair. I'm so tired of the TikTok, okay? When guys want to put towels on their head and they act like it's long hair. It's not long hair, okay? That's what gay boys did when we were growing up, to act like we had long hair, okay? That's what we did back in the day. I thought I was Thelma Houston singing Don't Leave Me This Way, and I had the long towel in my hair and I would do all this kind of stuff, okay? But anyway, those were the days. Those were the days, my friend. Anyway, what do y'all think of the new Lady Gaga video? I don't know what I think yet. Her stuff usually kind of grows on me. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So my good Judy, she goes down to Louisville, Kentucky the first time, right? And she goes down there and I said, well, how was it? She like calls me when she's done and she's like, well, you know, the girls are real nice and everything like that. And I said, did you make good money? She goes, oh, I made bank. And I said, you did? She's like, I made like 3 times as much as I make in a regular like Friday or Saturday night in Indianapolis. And I said, are you kidding me? She goes, I didn't even take off my dress. I said, what? She goes, I didn't even take off my dress. She was like, I don't know what it is down here. I don't know if they're used to these girls down here. I don't know what it is. She was like, but I'm just telling you, I walked in that bar and they were throwing money at me. I was like, well, all right, girl. So anyway, I'm thinking about starting me an OnlyFans. I ain't gonna show no nudies, okay? I would love to start a no fans. That's what it would be called for me, a no fans. I would love to start an OnlyFans, and I don't know, maybe I'd do some pictures of me, like, hey, listen, I'm getting into shape. Y'all know I've been at the gym once this week. But true story, I am getting into shape, and I'm thinking, like, maybe I'd show some pictures of me, like, that I wouldn't show on my Instagram, okay? I just wouldn't. But maybe it'd be like a picture of me with, like, you know, long socks on, you know, like I just got off work, and like boxer shorts, you know, like laying back reading a book with some bifocals or something. I think I might start this OnlyFans thing. I think this is where it's at. I think he's got it figured out. But listen, in his own words, I do want to just read it from Nick again. In his own words, hold on a second. Now, if you came over to my OnlyFans, you wouldn't see any twerking, jerking, moaning, sucking, fucking, or coming, okay? I'm just saying. You might see some posing all day long, okay? But, you know, I don't know. What do y'all think about all this? I mean, he's making bank over there. He does not care, okay? These people do not care anymore. They're like, just buy me a ticket to Coachella. I'm ready to go, okay? Like, that's what it's all about. They want the big houses, and they want the big cars, they want the all, hey, more power to you, gal, okay? Now, I can tell you right now, this one right here, that's an Audible prescription. That's an Audible subscription a month. I ain't buying no OnlyFans for $29.99. There ain't no, listen, I've seen enough dingalings and doodads out there to know, okay, that some of them are pretty fine. They really are, okay? Some of them are pretty fine, I have to say, okay? But I'm just saying, I ain't paying $29.99 to see yours. No offense, okay? Y'all want me to start an OnlyFans? Okay, but seriously, it'd be like classy pictures. They wouldn't even be nudes. Some of them would just be me sitting here like in a turtleneck like this. Hey, that's what you get, see? You pay $9.99 and you come over there. I would live, because it says, if you go on his thing, on his picture where he posts like how much money he's making for the month, if you go over here, it says, hold on a second, those are all of my Manscaped Instagram pictures. If you go on here, it says at the top of this thing that he showed, where is it? Okay, here it is, his screenshot. Or on his Instagram story, he says that he is in the top 1.7 of all creators. Okay, so it didn't say how much he's making, but he's got a lot of people that are like reoccurring that are paying for it. Those are people that, though, here's the thing. They're going to go over there and they're going to pay one time to see Nick Avocado nude, and then they're going to be done. They're going to be like, we done seen it. Okay, we don't want to see it no more. Or maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they want to see it over and over and over again. The thing is, okay, that OnlyFans has really strict rules, but somebody's going to get a hold of that picture and post it, okay? So then it's going to be out there on the internet. It's going to be out there for everybody to see. But I don't know. I'm thinking about, can you imagine if I was the highest paid creator on OnlyFans and I never once took off my clothes? I would live. I would live all day long. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to go and pay some really, really kind attention to my sponsor for today's video. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.